Welcome. I'm here to help you navigate the latest updates on monthly checks for low-income adults. I'll cover the details of programs offering $6,000 to $14,000 monthly checks, specifically focused on adults. I understand your concerns and questions, and I'm here to advocate for you. Remember the child tax credit payments in 2021? Many of you are asking, what about us, low-income adults? I'm here to explain what's going on and what you need to know. Subscribe below for free to stay updated on the latest developments and potential benefits for low-income and fixed-income individuals. Let's dive in. Lawmakers are trying to bring back the advanced child tax credit payments permanently, sending monthly checks of $422 forever. But what about seniors, people with disabilities, and low-income individuals without dependents under 18? They're asking, what about us? It's a great question. Why not advocate for adult checks for those living on fixed incomes or low incomes? Let's bring this to the attention of lawmakers and ask, hey, what about us? We deserve support too. Right now, there are over 100 guaranteed basic income programs across the U.S., sending out $500 monthly checks with no strings attached. These programs are implemented at the state, county, city, or local level, and millions of people are already receiving them. While it's not happening everywhere, new programs are popping up, and with states sitting on billions of dollars that must be spent by year-end, we can expect even more programs to emerge. These $500 monthly checks can be life-changing for those living on a fixed income, and we'll continue to monitor the situation. Next, let's discuss the SUPPORT Act, a potential nationwide guaranteed basic income program. With automation and AI advancements causing job losses, I expect a federal program to emerge. This would provide a safety net for low-income adults across the entire U.S., not just millionaires. These programs always focus on supporting those in need, not the wealthy. While it may seem like current initiatives are leaving some behind, a federal program could bring relief to many. I just got done talking about a second ago, these are always focused on low-income adults every single time. They do not go out and say, hey, let's find the millionaires in the community here and let's send them out a check. They don't do that. If anything, they say, hey, let's find the millionaires, let's tax them, and let's take that money and give it to the low-income people, right? That's what they do. They do not find high-income or millionaire B-type people and say, hey, let's give these people a check. No, that is not how the system works, right? No, they don't do that. All of these programs are always focused on the low-income every single time, right? So even though a lot of us right now are feeling frustrated, thinking, hey, they abandoned us yet again, they're coming out with these ongoing monthly checks, they're resurrecting the child tax credit payments, things like this. I know a lot of us here in the community can get frustrated by this. I see the comments down below. I know a lot of people are very frustrated saying, hey, we're low-income adults. What about us? We're low-income seniors. We're low-income people with disabilities. What about us? Yeah, I totally agree with you. What about us, right? Yeah, well, at the same time, remember, these guaranteed basic income programs are always 100% focused on the low income. Now, here's the thing. As a nationwide guaranteed basic income program or a nationwide program that would send out ongoing monthly checks, this is what it would include is lower income people now on the federal level. To be fair, generally, the income thresholds are a lot higher than what they are on the state level. Right when it comes down to federally funded EU programs like this, generally the income thresholds are $755,000 a year up to, or as an individual, and up to $150,000 a year as a married couple. That's a very high low income, in my honest opinion. That seems way too high to me. But again, what do I know? And what does anybody care about my opinion? Doesn't matter. My opinion does not matter whatsoever. I'm just saying, if they truly wanted to make a low-income program, they should bring those incomes down to like $40,000, something like that, right? And again, we continue to find that people who receive benefits or money as a low-income person, generally under 40 grand a year, they're the best type of option to get money too, because they spend the money quickly. And it helps out the economy the most versus higher income people. But again, we can talk about that in a separate video. But the fact is, these are programs that are out there right now, and I would not be shocked one bit. In fact, like I said earlier, I 100% expect a guaranteed basic income program on the federal level. And remember, all of these programs are always focused on adults, every single time they're focused on adults, however. We're still kind of waiting for a nationwide program at this point. Remember the stimulus checks. Now, let me give you just a quick example here. Remember the stimulus checks in early 2020, late 2020, and early 2021? Those were always focused on adults, right? They were focused on adults, and then sometimes they had a little kicker for dependents as well. Meanwhile, the child tax credit payments focus on the parents of dependents, and there's basically nothing for the parents other than the money that they would get on the behalf of dependents. Is that make sense, right? So anyway, this is what it comes down to. Yes, these programs are out there now. We'll have to continue watching what happens going on here. But again, it's just like everything. It's a slow process. But there's a ton of different things that are happening right now. There's so many different bills, packages, proposals, all kinds of things that are happening right now, and any one of them could be life changing in a major way for millions of people. But these are the types of adult payments on a monthly basis that are out there right now that would impact the livelihoods of lower-income people. So all we can really do at this point is just continue watching. And again, remember, a lot of this is tied to technological advancements, especially in robotics and AI and artificial intelligence and automation, stuff like that. That's very important, as well as the economy. You've heard me talk about that before. I'm not going to go off on a rant talking about that right now, but it's mostly focused on the economy and the job market. What's going on with jobs? What's going on with the unemployment rate? Things like that. You've heard me talk about it before, so I don't need to talk about it here in this video, but that's what we'll continue monitoring the situation, as various bills, packages, and proposals could bring life-changing monthly payments for low-income individuals. Remember, technological advancements and economic conditions, like the job market and unemployment rates, play a significant role. I understand your frustration, but we're in this together. Subscribe, share, and leave comments or questions below. Check out other videos on the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. You in the next one. Take care.